Everybody's getting quiet, so I guess we're almost there. It is 9:59, but we're going to go ahead and start a minute earlier. Good to see everybody. Happy New Year. Hope everybody have brought in the new year with a shout, bang, and a holler, and everything went well with your family. I want to brag on our communication team. We have got new equipment coming in, but it won't be here until our next BOC meeting, so they do a lot of sign signals back there because they're operating in the back and up here, so to coordinate everything, and they've done a great job. Thank you guys for doing that. I'll call the meeting to order at this time. I want to welcome all the guests and elected officials. Help me out, just raise your hand. I see Ashley. Good to have you. Anybody else? Oh, okay. But it's good to see everybody. It's a big crowd. And I know that we are online, the numbers are about the same of who listens to the BOC, and that we've been getting a lot of comments that people are there now. So I know that people are out there now. They want to watch it, but they couldn't be here because they let me know. So reminder to, if you've got a cell phone or any kind of device, if you would put it on silent or vibrate so it won't interrupt the meeting. At this time, I will, Rodney, if you will, come up and bring the sign-in sheet to me. Thank you, Rodney. And Derek, good to have you again, buddy. Where you at? There you are, way over there. You usually sit right over here. You're faking me out there, bud. But I thought you got a lot of static electricity on you today. But I'm going to tell you about this guy. There's a lot of people who contribute to our county. He's one of them. His church, him personally, and everything that he does. And I want to say thank you for what you do and get involved. And I know you have a lot of members here that are in the room today. But I tell you, you're a special guy. And I know that you're at Tabernacle Baptist Church in Hiram, on the hill, I think they call it, yeah. On the hill. He's been pastoring there for 11 years. He's married. His wife's name is Megan. He's got 5 children, 1 dog. What kind of dog you got?
Oh, a Dachshund.
A Dachshund?
Yeah, her name's Harriet.
Ah. There's a good joke about Dachshund. I'll have to tell you one day.
He should tell you about Harriet and why she's called Harriet.
Okay, why is she called Harriet?
Well, my first Dachshund was named Harry, and so he'd lived 17 years, and so when he passed away in 2020, we got Harriet, so the kids wanted to name it, and I said, I've already picked the name out. It's Harriet. And so they have nicknames for it, but
they didn't argue about it or anything, so that's the way it is.
Yeah, once I took them and they saw her, it's all good. They didn't care.
I do know that you like coaching your son's football team. You love fishing. What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
Big one.
A big one.
Yeah.
So you're not going to, it wasn't from our reservoir, was it?
No.
And you love hiking and staying in the woods. I'm going to get everybody to stand, Derek, and you open us up in prayer and then lead us in a pledge of allegiance, okay?
Sure, we'll be happy to. Let us pray. Lord, I come to you this morning, God, just thanking you for this great day that you've given us to live, to breathe, to enjoy the goodness of this world that you have created. Lord, I look forward to a 2026. Lord, I'm thankful for my friends around this room, the elected officials, the ones that are here that care, that choose to come to these meetings. And Lord, my prayer is that this year be the best year we've ever had in our county. And God, I pray for heavenly wisdom. Your word teaches us there's 2 types of wisdom. There's worldly wisdom and there's heavenly wisdom. And my prayer is that the heavenly wisdom would pour down from heaven on high upon us. And God, I pray that we would have ears to hear it and the mindset to follow it, Lord, in every decision that we make in this coming year. God, I pray for our entire county. Lord, I pray for our firemen and I pray for our police officers. Lord, I pray for the entire departments that make up Paulding County. Lord, I praise you for them. But my prayer is that you keep them safe. Keep us all protected. Lord, we're going to give you the praise and the honor because you're the only one that's worthy. We love you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. I'm going to backpedal just a little bit because invited guests. I met the people from the library. Can you stand up and introduce yourself if you don't mind? Y'all know we're getting a new library, don't you?
I'm Christy Green. I'm the director of the West Georgia Regional Library System.
Hey, I'm Justin Nobles. I'm the Assistant Director for IT for the West Georgia Regional Library System.
Good to have y'all. You betcha. At this time, give you a reminder that the minutes are available for review on the back table. That's December the 9th, 2025, the work session minutes. And December the 29th of 2025, the board meeting minutes are available for your review. At this time, we're going to have an announcement from Team Paulding on the library locker. That's not coming.
Well, what's happened is, if you notice, we don't have any screens, and so we can't play what we had for Team Paulding. I'm not sure if you can.
They're not doing it in the back room?
No, we can't do it today. We can't do it
Okay.
today. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We do have a repair scheduled for next Tuesday, I believe. So this should be the last time that we have issues.
Yeah, so the 22nd is going to be our whole brand new system. It's just kind of time after time for the past 2 months. Everything's just gotten worse and worse with our system. It's just outdated and old. Now the TVs aren't even connecting to either, so we can't project anything today, but everything will be fixed on the 22nd of January.
Well, Philip, while you're up there, tell us about the new system, what it's going to bring.
So the old system, well, the one that we're using right now, the TriCaster TC1, is a 2016 model. So are these cameras, so about 10 years old. Technology goes out a little bit faster than that, so that's just kind of what's happened, end of life. So we have a brand new, smaller, more compact brain that we are, we've already purchased and have the company coming out on the 22nd to install it, along with all new ceiling cameras that are the newer models, and those are going to be switched to Canon, which is a good, trusted brand too. So just all around a better, upgraded, newer system. Higher quality pictures, audio, the whole thing. So
Looking forward to it. Y'all have done a good job. You worked hard. Thank you, Philip.
thank you.
Next, we will have the Amen Corner over there come up in just a minute, but it's the Paulding County election staff members graduating with the federal CERA election certificates. So I guess we'll have them up front. Who's going to do that?
Good morning. While they're coming up, my name is Angie Jones. I am the chairwoman of the Paulding County Board of Elections. I say that with a little bit of pride because, not for the title, but because of the ladies that you're going to hear about this morning. The Paulding County Board of Elections is proud to recognize and celebrate 4
She's the reason we don't have a system.
I'm usually
Hey,
watching.
Matt.
I'm usually watching
Phil,
online.
Do you need? Okay, you got it on there.
Yeah. The Paulding County Board of Elections is proud to recognize and celebrate 4 outstanding members of our election family: Deidre Holden, Lacey Dunn, Cherie Hamilton, and Jessica Lord. Each has earned the prestigious Certified Elections Registration Administrator, SARA, designation, the highest professional honor for election officials in the nation. This accomplishment represents years of dedication, perseverance, and a deep commitment to public service. Through the rigorous SARA program administered by Auburn University in partnership with the Election Center, they have completed extensive coursework, in-person training, and leadership development designed to strengthen excellence in election administration. Their journey required traveling more than 10,000 miles across our beautiful country, attending professional sessions in Phoenix, Arizona, Boise, Idaho, Salt Lake City, Raleigh, North Carolina, Little Rock, Arkansas, Washington, D.C., and Auburn, Alabama, while also completing countless hours of online coursework. Along the way, they expanded their technical expertise, sharpened their leadership skills, and reinforced their unwavering commitment to accuracy, transparency, and integrity in the democratic process and to our community. While balancing the demands of this intensive program, they also continue to serve the voters of Paulding County with professionalism, teamwork, and heart. Their dedication goes above and beyond, and it is reflected every day in the care they bring to their work and in the trust they help build with our community. The Paulding County Board of Elections congratulates these 4 exceptional professionals on this extraordinary accomplishment. We are proud of their hard work, grateful for their service, and honored to have them representing Paulding County with excellence as they continue to serve and safeguard our democracy. We do have a few board members here this morning. Raymond Phillips and Peggy Osterholt. Ms. Wills is not with us this morning, and Cecilia McMicken. And we are so proud to work with this board. Attending conferences over the last few years, I have a great appreciation for this board. It is not common for the Board of Elections and the election staff, I have discovered, to work together in harmony. But because Paulding County is the gold standard in the state for elections, they make our job such a pleasure to do. So please help me congratulate these ladies on the hard work earning this award.
Does the board want to come up and do with us? Sure.
Yes, they need to come up.
We need to scoot over for a minute.
Raymond,
Sir.
do you kind of feel like a minority in a sorority?
I try not to think of it. I kind of
He's the spice in the group.
He's the entertainment.
That too.
That's true.
We're good. Can I get just the awardees, please? Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman, we'd also like to take just a moment to recognize one of the staff members.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for this. It has been a journey, and we have enjoyed every second of it. There's been tears shed and probably a few curse words, just to be honest with y'all, because I'm too old to be doing stuff like this, but they kept me going. But in front of you, you have the Journal of Election Administration Research and Practice, and I have bookmarked a page, and I wanted to share this with you because one of our very own staff members was published in this journal, and that is Miss Jessica Lord, and we are so proud of her. This journal is a tool that the Election Center uses. This goes to Capitol Hill, and it also goes all the way across this nation, and this is a true honor. But I just want to stand here and just tell you all how proud I am of my staff. Lacey has been my right hand. We joke around that we share a brain because we'll come to work and we'll be dressed alike. But Lacey serves as the vice president of our state association. And I'm so proud of her because, you know, she stepped up and she's a great leader, and I'm proud of her. Cherie Hamilton, she's our shy one. She's the one who said, I don't want to stand in front of those people today. But anyway, she did. But Cherie runs the absolute best absentee by mail department in this state. She is accurate. We've never been off by one number, and that means a lot. So I'm very proud of her. My staff is here. Our support staff, they're walking out the door. Get back in here. You know, we try to do the most with the less, and I'm not saying they're the less. I'm saying we don't want to have a bunch of people that we're having to pay a salary for. So these people sometimes do 2 and 3 jobs that 2 and 3 people should be doing, but one's doing. So they're the reason why we have successful elections in Paulding County. And I just would be remiss if I didn't tell them how much I appreciate them and how much I love them, because we are a family. And this is going to be a crazy year. Y'all all know that. But you know what? We got this, and we're going to do it, and we're going to make y'all proud. So thank y'all very much.
Deidre, crazy year, but exciting year. A lot of good things are going to come out of 2026. Everybody's going to be excited about. Christy and Justin, I want to have y'all up front, if you don't mind. Come back up to the podium. I do want to hear a little more elaborate on the library, especially the locker. So since we don't have the audio, y'all are going to be our entertainment.
We are at the Paulding Senior Center. We're standing in front of our brand new library lockers. The library locker is a hold pickup location. So in the catalog, when you are placing an item on hold, you select the Paulding County Senior Center Library Locker as the hold pickup location. And what that does is that routes the item to the locker where you can check it out 24/7. So we actually have 5 lockers. Most of the lockers are in locations that aren't traditionally served by a library. So what these lockers allow us to do is to provide library materials to people who otherwise wouldn't have access to them. We were able to put these in through a grant called the Digital Connectivity Grant. This was a great location because of the Senior Center, because of the Parks and Recreation Center. It's very well trafficked. And so for Paulding County, this gives us an opportunity to serve those people who use these locations, but then also can access 24/7. And so these give people the ability to pick them up on days in which libraries are closed. All of our libraries are a part of the Pines Consortium, and we have access to materials all across the state. So imagine having that collection to be able to go into the catalog, and let's say you want an item to be picked up at the locker. You place the hold for this locker. We load the locker remotely, and then when we come here, we load the items into the locker, and you get notified that your item is ready. You come, you scan your card, say which items you want, you pick it up, locker opens up, you take them and you go.
We're excited to be able to provide this extra resource for our library patrons. We understand that not everybody has a typical 9-to-5 schedule where they're able to come into the libraries to check out their materials. So we're able to give them the opportunity to hold items that they want to choose on the Pines catalog and have it delivered here, and they could come here anytime that they want you to pick it up, whichever serves them. I think it's great. You're able to just come. If you want to come at midnight and get a DVD that you put on hold, it'll be here and be ready for you. So we're just happy that we're able to give patrons more access to our materials. We're excited that we, in addition to the one that we have here at the Senior Center, we also have a new one at Crossroads Library. So we're going to have them at each end of the county. We have one here that's a kind of a central location, and then one at Ackworth to provide easier access for our patrons that live on the north part of the county. So we'll be able to serve even more of our community in Paulding County.
So if you wanted to know more about the library lockers, you can go to wgrls.org, which is our website, /library locker.
Well, thank you so much for letting us come up and speak to you today. For those of you who don't know, the West Georgia Regional Library System is made up of 19 libraries in 5 different counties: Carroll, Douglas, Haralson, Heard, and Paulding. Just a little backstory about me. I'm the director of the system, and I began my career in public libraries in Paulding County. I've been a resident here for 22 years and actually started volunteering at the Crossroads Library Library and went part-time, full-time, and now I'm director of the entire region. So the Paulding County Libraries are very, very near and dear to my heart. I wanted to let Justin speak a little bit about the library lockers because he's done such great work on this. But we were able to get these libraries through a digital connectivity grant, and I'll let him explain a little bit what they're like.
Thank you. I also got my, not library start, but sort of professional library start in the Paulding County Libraries as a reference assistant. So, again, my name is Justin Nobles. I'm the Assistant Director for IT for the regional system. Like Christy said, we have 19 libraries, and now we have 9 library lockers that we have installed across our system. The first round of lockers, we were able to purchase 1 for each county. And so Paulding County, the senior center, technically it's sort of immediately in front of the recreation department, but in our catalog, it's the senior center, is a perfect location for it because of the traffic. And essentially what they are hold pickup locations. So in our catalog, you can select any of the library lockers where you want your items to be sent to. And we've got an internal sort of back-end process where they get loaded up in the locker. You get notified that your hold is ready, and they're 24/7. You can come and pick them up whenever you want, which was part of the connectivity aspect for us to provide a better service for being able to picking up items when libraries are closed. So on the weekends, after libraries close, you can come and pick up your items. I'll let the video, I guess, whenever they play it, sort of talk about the who, what, when, where, why. But we're really excited that we have the lockers here now in Paulding County. We just got one installed at the Crossroads Library, which is on the other end of the county. So we're really excited about that, and hopefully when the video gets shown, you get to see a little bit more about it. But if you have any questions, you can go to our website, wgrls.org/library locker, and it talks all about how to do it. So thank you for giving us the chance to talk about it.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Good. Invited guests, we have none. We'll go right into the bid awards. And the first one is to discuss action to award the stormwater maintenance project located at 122 Larimore Lane, excuse me, to CSTE Incorporated in the amount of $60,569.33. Quoted for this project is utilized under the FY 2025 Stormwater Infrastructure Replacement and Repair Unit Price Contract. Funding for this project will be allocated from the Stormwater Department General Fund. The project is located in Post 4, Mr. Jones.
Good morning in War Eagle. 122 Larimore Lane. On November 11th, 2024, Paulding County executed the FY 25 Stormwater Infrastructure Replacement and Repair Unit Price Contract, otherwise known as the FY 2025 UPC, with 9 contractors. The work was categorized into the 3 following groups: stormwater, general items required to repair and construct a stormwater project, 2 asphalt pavement, and 3 stormline and cleaning. Paulding County Stormwater Department identified the maintenance repair project at 122 Larimore Lane in Post 4. The project will address severe erosion of an open channel drainage. The project consists of installation of 30-inch corrugated metal pipe, new junction box, removal and replacement of curb and gutter, establishment of permanent site stabilization, and all other ancillary items required to complete a stormwater project. Based on the UPC, there were 3 submitted bids, 1 no bid. The low bid was CSTE in the amount of $60,569.33 based on the UPC, and we recommend awarding to the lowest reliable bidder, which is CSTE, in the amount of $60,659.33. If this is approved, this will be allocated from Stormwater General Fund.
So is there any questions or comments?
Well, Auburn was already just recognized earlier, so I figure, just kind of.
All right, thank you. Next, we will discuss the approval of the purchase of an E60 R2 Series Bobcat compact excavator from the Bobcat of Atlanta Incorporated in the amount of $89,299.69 under the Sourcewell contract. This purchase was approved in fiscal year 2026 capital budget for Paulding County DOT and will be funded using the general fund budget. Again.
DOT did have a compact excavator budgeted for purchase in the FY '26 budget. The piece of equipment is for the DOT Maintenance Drainage 2 crew. Where this piece of equipment will be working on pipes, digging, clearing drainage channels, shoulder construction, etc. Staff solicited a bid from Bobcat of Atlanta under the Sourcewell contract for an E60 R2 Series Bobcat compact excavator in the amount of $89,299.69. We recommend purchase of the Bobcat E60 R2 Series for PCDOT Maintenance Drainage Crew 2 in the amount of $89,299.69. And again, this will be funded or priced using the Sourcewell contract.
Any questions or comments from the board? Don't look like it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we will discuss action to approve the purchase of one 2026 Ford F-450 4x4 flatbed truck from Hardy's Family Ford in the amount of $66,525 utilizing the state contract pricing for the Department of Transportation. Ms. Golder.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The Department of Transportation budgeted for this purchase for a Ford F-450 4x4 flatbed truck to support pavement line strapping operations within their traffic operations division. The vehicle will be used to mount and transport thermoplastic striping machines and will also serve as a multi-purpose flatbed when not engaged in striping activities. This purchase was approved as part of their FY26 capital budget using general funds, and the truck will be procured through the state contract from Hardy Family Ford for the total cost of $66,525. Questions?
Any questions? Comment? Thank you so much. Next, we'll discuss action to authorize the chairman to enter into a contract with Magnum Construction in the first phase of construction for the Richland Creek Reservoir Park in the amount of $3,912,567.48. Fundings will be allocated from SPLOST. This project is located in Post 4. Mr. Justice.
Good morning.
Good morning.
On December 17th of this past year, bids were opened concerning the first phase of construction for the Reservoir Park. We received 7 bids. Magnum Construction was the low bid at the amount listed here. The next 5 bids ranged from $4.5 to $5.5 million. There was a high bid in there at $10 million. Not sure what they were looking at, but it wasn't the same as everybody else's. This first phase will include access to the reservoir itself, boardwalk, some short trails, and the canoe and kayak launch. Mr. Chairman, you mentioned big fish. I want to correct a little public perception. Right now, there are no fish in that lake.
That's what I've heard.
Yes, sir, there are no fish in there. After the notice to proceed, the construction time is allotted at 240 days. So we'll put the fish in there at 239. So no reason for the public to go out there yet. Y'all get a lot of questions. We get them. When can we go out there? Approximately 240 days after the notice to proceed, weather delays, things like that given, which we expect.
That's probably the number one question that we get and you get all the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Our engineers and staff are recommending that you approve this award. Funding will come from SPLOST, and it is in Post 4. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Michael, can you elaborate a little bit on what was budgeted for this first 2 phases that are going to be part of this, and then what bids that came through?
The amount earmarked and what the engineer's estimate was about $7 million. That's what we've been planning on for the last couple of years. So we're well under that, which gives us the opportunity to look at other options for spending those SPLOST dollars there and in the rest of the parks in the system. So that was a pleasant surprise.
Any other questions?
I have a comment. Everybody in this county is waiting for that park to open, especially for the fish. So
There ain't no
on day
fish.
There's no fish.
239, get those fish in there.
Yes, ma'am.
And make them big.
Okay.
And the other question is, can you give us some sort of an idea on the phases and when they will be completed?
It's all our development is determined by how much money we collect in SPLOST. You know, so, I mean, that's mentioned every time, but that, you know, we can't underestimate the importance of that SPLOST when it comes to parks and projects. We do also have 13 other parks, you know, that require some attention as well. So it has to be laid out and spread out. This reservoir project, to take you back a little bit, has 7 or 8 phases. So it is an ongoing project. We'll tackle as much of them as y'all will let us based on the dollars that we have available to us. As I mentioned earlier, we will have a little bit of funding that we can do a little expanding in this first phase, hopefully, and go ahead and get some of the stuff that was in the additional phases started. One of those things that would be fairly inexpensive to do would be to expand on the trail system that is there. We also have received a grant from the Land and Water Conservation Fund of $500,000, which will go towards the boardwalk. So that's a little bit less on this end in this first phase too. So we're excited about it. It will grow as the public use demands. You know, it's all laid out there for many years down the road, but as the public desires and the board desires, if there needs to be changes to that, then we can certainly amend that, you know, and put it together however you guys see fit. But we're excited about the opportunity. You know, phase 1, it's a big project for us. You know, we haven't managed anything on the water, you know, like that. So we're going to be learning as we go and excited about the opportunity.
I appreciate all the work you've done and also working with Jeremiah's team to make that thing look the way it does right now. And I'm looking forward to each phase as it gets better and better. Any other comments?
A lot of folks helping me along the way for sure.
I had a question.
Yes, ma'am.
After you get done with phase 1, I mean, as you're doing phase 1, you're gonna be working on setting up a contract for phase 2?
Yes, ma'am.
So that there's no lag?
Correct.
So we can just keep
It'll be
going
ready to
along
go
as long
when
as money's there?
it'll be ready to go when y'all are ready to approve it and the funding is there.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Justice. Reports from committee and department. We have Mary Kay Sheffield, County Extension Coordinator, in reference to the overview of fiscal year 2025. Good to have you.
Good morning. Thank y'all so much for having me this morning. In the absence of our ability to project, I'm really glad that I put a little packet on your table that has kind of our mission and goals, and I'm going to focus on our accomplishments. It's on the second side, and also some pictures of some of our 4-H programming and some of the things that are happening. So if you want to refer to that, and I'll share my PowerPoint with you after the meeting. So we are super grateful for the partnership that Paulding County Board of Commissioners provides for us. And want to thank you for your continued support for our outreach in the county. And I want to share some highlights from 2025. Our 4-H program continues to be one of the largest in the state. We meet with every 5th grade classroom in Paulding County once a month. That's 109 4-H club meetings and classrooms every month. Couple that with a lot of volunteer-led clubs. We have 60 wonderful adult leader volunteers and coaches who help us conduct specialty clubs like our BB and Horse and Pony Club, archery, shotgun, cooking club, poultry judging, and forestry judging. Those are all led and coached by those great volunteers. And all those people also help us with extra events and camps and activities. So we're really grateful that they give us the opportunity to let our 4-Hers learn about leadership and citizenship and skills that they'll be able to use for a lifetime. 4-H enrollment follows our county growth, and we saw an increase of 6.8% in the number of enrolled participants in 4-H the last fiscal year. We were able to award $2,500 in scholarships for 4-H camp, one for our graduating Horse and Pony Club senior, and also for various other leadership camps for our 4-H students. We also had a great year in terms of our 4-H Youth Earning Awards. We had our indoor archery team place 3rd in the state. Our state BB team placed 3rd at state, and our shotgun team had a 2nd place individual at the state meet. At State Horse Show, we had 3 first-place awards for educational events, and we raised $9,500 in scholarships through donations and fundraising to support all of those activities and those scholarships. We are super grateful also for our Master Gardener volunteers, and they had a fabulous year. They focused a lot of their efforts on transitioning from weeding gardens to doing outreach, and they were really successful at that. They have a great partnership with Paulding Enterprises where we provide monthly support. We work with the libraries to provide monthly programming, and we also do a Junior Master Gardener program at our office and host a family garden party, which will be May 30th this year. If you want to mark your calendar, we'd love to see you there. We also have 23 certified Master Gardener volunteers, and they gave a total of 1,829 hours of their time last year, which is a little over $60,000 in value to our outreach efforts. So we're grateful for them. They spent some of their time programming. They also spent time raising funds through grant writing and fundraising, and they were able to award 3 scholarships to graduating seniors who are going to study agriculture and horticulture and related topics from our county. We still continue to provide programming that increases soil and water conservation. I always say, I know that's not glamorous, but it's important for us in a growing county that we do that. We provide education for farmers, for landscape professionals, and for homeowners, and we provide soil and water testing to folks for anybody who needs that service. We also do a lot of in-office diagnostics. We are happy for people to drop off not just their soil and water, but their insects and their dying plants and their lawn. They're welcome to bring them by. They're welcome to send us pictures, and we help diagnose what's going on. And we make good recommendations, sound recommendations, so that they make good choices about the kinds of fertilizers and pesticides that they're using. It would not be a report if I didn't get to brag on my staff and my volunteers. We had a fantastic year. My staff provides tremendous service in the county. And one of our proudest moments was that Annette Rabin, our 4-H Horse and Pony Club leader, who's a volunteer, was recognized by the state at the Georgia 4-H Salute to Excellence. She's been with us longer than I've been working for Extension. She's been volunteering as our Horse and Pony Club leader. So we're super proud of her. We also had some staff get awards this year at the state level. Our admin assistant, Tina Roll, was recognized with the district and the state award for meritorious support by the Extension Professional Society. And Kathy Gilroy and Christy Klein, our 4-H support staff, were both recognized by the Georgia 4-H Association as Program Assistant of the Year and AmeriCorps Member of the Year. And then I received an Ag Agent Association and Georgia Agribusiness Council Award for the work that I've done with the Journeyman Farmer Program for community development. And also, I'm really proud to say that our 4-H agent, Josie Davis, went through the year-long UGA promotion process, which is grueling, and she was successfully promoted to Public Service Associate in July. So we're super grateful to y'all for your support, and if you have questions, I'm happy to answer those for you.
I have a comment. Every year when we go to the ACCG annual conference, University of Georgia Extension has a huge setup there. And I walk in, got my name badge on, Paulding County. Everybody is like, we love you guys, we love you guys, tell us what you're doing. How are you doing it? There's so many questions, and they really do appreciate Paulding County, and I want to thank you for that.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
Is any others? Thank you so much. Public participation at this time, we didn't have anybody to sign up, so we'll go right into consent agenda items. The first one is to consideration of the following items. The first one is authorize the chairman to sign a grant award documents for the ACCG GCIP grant for the period of May the 1st, 2026 through September the 30th of 2026. The next one is to authorize the chairman to sign a grant award document for the DUI court and the grant award document for the mental health court for the grant period of January the 1st of 2026 through June the 30th of 2026. Next is authorize the county manager to sign the document accepting the subgrant number AW-VOCA -25-071-012 for the 2026, October 1st of 2025, September the 30th, 2026, on behalf of the Board of Commissioners and the Paulding County Judicial Circuit. Next is to appoint Lee Kaler on the employee selection of the county, of the Paulding County Civil Service Board for a term of ending in December the 31st of 2029. Next is declare the following items listed as surplus and approve through either disposal, the sale, the auction, trade, or government donation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 of those items. You can read them for yourself. Next is to, well, let me talk about the boards just for a minute. How many people in here serve on a board for the county? Y'all don't realize how valuable y'all are. When I first took office, we looked at boards, and I'm saying, why have a board if they don't do anything? They don't meet, they don't have an agenda, they don't have a goal for the year and a plan of action to do it. So we've kind of implemented that. These people that you've elected up here on the board, we take it serious. And I will tell you that we've got some board members right now, or boards within our county, that the state recognizes. They do a good job. And my goal is to have every board that is representing Paulding County to be recognized. Now, I do know that some boards don't meet unless there's a need to meet, like ethics. Aren't you glad they don't meet on a regular basis? But I understand, but you still have a yearly goal. So the first one is to reappoint Adam Beavers, Carol McLeod, and Lydia Hallmark to the Alcohol License Review Board with the term of January the 13th, 2026 through December the 31st of 2028. Thank you for all you do. And since we've all been looking at all the boards and bringing them to the county, since they've done such hard work and took it serious. Now, I will tell you that the goal for 2026, I have visited just about every board, and some of them I participate on a regular basis, and they have done the same thing. And our goal is to make sure that we see every board to see how we could work together to better our county. So I'll get Keith to do the first one.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. Item 12 under the consent agenda is for the Animal Control Hearing Board appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st of 2026. Jason Flatt is the chairman's appointment. Jessica Gullett, post 1 appointment. Jennifer Farrell, post 2 appointment. Charles Spann, post 3 appointment. And Dawn Forrest, post 4 appointment.
Thank you, Keith. Next, I'll get Sandy to do the next one, 13.
13 is Cemetery Preservation Commission appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Shelley Seaview, chairman appointment. Vince DeSecco, post 1 appointment. Lisa Caban, post 2 appointment. Nancy Hollingshed, post 3 appointment. And Brian Cochran, post 4 appointment.
And the cemetery board has some great vision, so what they're gonna do, and we're gonna have even some activity. how do you say this, celebration, I guess, on some of the, wait till it comes. It's gonna be hard to, how do you celebrate a cemetery, you know? But they're doing a great job. Next, is what y'all do, is Construction Board of Appeals appointment with the term of January the 13th, 2026 through December the 31st of 2026. Post 1 would be Art Ragsdale. James Steele would be post 2, appointed by 2, and I'm sorry, not post, but appointed by 1. James Steele, Ken Ellsbury, 3, and Jamie Cochran in 4. And I'll get Virginia to do the economic. And I'm gonna just tell you on the economic development, thank you for everything you've done, Virginia, getting on there and what you've accomplished for 1 year. And I know that I appreciate it, and I know everybody else does.
Thank you, sir. I've enjoyed being on it, and we have come a long way. So the Paulding County Economic Development, which is a corporation, by the way, appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. The chairman's appointment is Dean Snyder. The post commissioner's appointment is Sandy Caper. BOC appointment number 3 is Dave Shaw, and BOC appointment number 4 is Alan Sisk.
Good. Dean, I'll let you do number 16.
Okay, Fire Advisory Board appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st. I'm assuming that is a misprint on 2926. It would be actually
It's a long term.
2026.
Is that Sandy Caker?
The chairman's appointment is Dan Osmond. Post 1 appointment, Matt Mason. Post 2 appointment, Randy Richards. Post 3 appointment, Robert Owens. And post 4 appointment, Chris Wheeler.
And there's people in the county that I like to observe and how active they are without pay. And I just like to, if you'll look and see how many appointments he's on, is Robert Owens. He has done so much for this county, not only on boards but other stuff. And I think I was at the sheriff's cornhole thing, and somebody said that'd probably be our next governor if he ever runs for an office. He's well liked all through the state of Georgia. So thank you, Robert. Next, we'll get Keith to do keeping Paulding beautiful.
Mr. Chairman, item 17 under the consent agenda is the Keep Paulding Beautiful Commission appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Shelba Bone will be the chairman's appointment. Judd Sewell, post 1 appointment. Gary Goswick, post 1 appointment. John Grant, post 2 appointment. Kelly Grant, post 2 appointment. Amy Scheid, post 3 appointment. Bob Thanks, post 3 appointment. Ashley Hatcher, post 4 appointment. And Brittany Haygood, post 4 appointment.
Thank you, Keith. Next, 18, Sandy.
18, Planning and Zoning Commission appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Chairman's appointment is Jacob Wicks. Post 1 appointment, James Steele. Post 2 appointment, Ellis Aston. Post 3 appointment is Roger Leggett.
Thank you, Cindy. Next is appoint Lawrence Miller to the Recreation Board as the post 2 representative with the term from January the 13th, 2026 through December the 31st of 2028. Virginia, if you'll take 20.
Okay, number 20, Water and Sewer Advisory Board appointments with a term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. Robert Owens is the chairman's appointment. Also Bobby Maddox and David Barnett. Post 1 appointment is Justin Thor. Post 2 appointment is Michael Creighton. Post 3 appointment is Jim Smith. And post 4 appointment is Wayne Kirby.
Thank you. Dean, 21.
Okay, for the zoning board of appeals appointments with the term of January 13th, 2026 through December 31st, 2026. The chairman's appointment is Lamar Clark. Post 1 appointment is Dave Roberts. Post 2 appointment is Jack Hart. Post 3 appointment Robert Owens. And post 4 appointment Bruce Johnson.
Next is 22, and that's to approve the Board of Commissioners to accept .18 miles, 975 feet of the extension of the Airport Parkway for the perpetual maintenance and including in the county's public road system. The parkway is located in Post 2. Next is adopt resolution 2026.02 authorizing the submission of the Transportation Improvement Program, the TIP, grant application to the Atlanta Regional Commission for scoping projects of the East Dallas Bypass and the West Dallas Bypass and safety. Action plan implemented by implementation of the Bill Caruth Parkway at Holly Springs Road. This project is located in Post 1, Post 2, and Post 3, and Post 4. 24 would be reappointing Dan Nolan to the Paulding County Industrial Board Authority with a term from January the 13th of 2026 through December the 31st of 2028. Old business, there are none. New business,
Ask if the commissioners want to move any of those items to new business from consent agenda.
I did forget that. Any of those items you want to move to new business on the commissioner side? Y'all okay with it? New business, discuss action to appoint Chris Wheeler as the point commissioner appointment to the Board of Ethics. Appoints with the term ending of December the 31st, 2029.
Chairman, this is an additional appointment, similar to the ones that are on consent agenda. However, you will need to abstain from this, vote, so that's why it's in an item all by itself.
Do we need to leave?
No, not for this. We're not voting yet.
Oh.
We're just discussing. You just need to, you can't vote. Correct, Jason?
Yeah. This is a post-commissioner vote only on this particular agenda item, so when it comes up for a vote this afternoon, you'll just abstain at that time.
Gotcha. Next is to discuss action to approve development agreement with the Epcon's Seven Hills LLC for relocation of the water main out from under the Dallas-Ackworth Highway to the back of the right-of-way extending to the newly installed the 16-inch water main. The supplier for the supplied material for the county will be in the amount of $183,408. This project is located in Post 1. Mr. Wooten.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Epcon Seven Hills LLC is doing development that is on the east side of Highway 92. In Highway 92, we've recently done a project on the SR 92 widening where we've replaced the old main with a brand new main from the Cobb County line all the way down to a portion that abuts this property. The water department recognized we've got an opportunity with them doing their development at the courtyard at Seven Hills. And we have put together a development agreement with the courtyard at Seven Hills, Epcon Seven Hills, to where they'll fill the existing main out in Dallas-Ackworth Highway and construct a new 16-inch main at the back 5 feet so that there will be no problem in expanding and widening the roadway in the future, and also allow us to have a brand new main in the back 5 feet of the Dallas-Ackworth right-of-way. The actual installation cost is expected to be $681,720. And this would be with the county supplying $183,408. We are hoping that the Board of Commissioners will approve the development agreement with APCon so that we can have this main moved and have a brand-new main here for the future.
Any comments?
Questions?
Just to be clear, Ray, the only expense to the county is the 183,408, is that correct?
Correct. All we're doing is supplying pipe.
Is this something that would have to be done anyway, even if this development was not here?
In the future, yes, and so we're saving money right up front by having them relocate it and fill the existing main in the roadway with flowable fill.
Correct.
So we're looking down the road.
Any others? Thank you, Mr. Wood.
Thank you.
Next, we will discuss action to adopt resolution 2026-01, establishing the qualification fees for the local officers and authorizing the publication of same.
Sorry. This will set the qualifying fees for the upcoming elections for May. So we have a qualifying fee for the post commissioners, state court judge, and the school board member. And those are required to advertise February 1st, and so that they're ready for qualifying in early March.
Any questions, comments? Okay, next we will, excuse me, discuss action to authorize the chairman to execute option purchase right-of-way for the sale of realty for parcel 26, parcel ID 031.4.2.030.quad 0 in the amount of $120,000, and the parcel 50. Parcel ID 031.2.4.038.0000 in the amount of $126,000. Cedar Crest Road Widening Project, that's PI 00137000. Funding will be from the SPLOST, with the reimbursement for up to $5 million from the Federal Highway Administration. The project is located in Post 1 and Post 4. Mr. Jones.
In December of 2017, the Board of Commissioners authorized entering into a contract with Trans-Systems for preliminary engineering design services for the Cedar Crest Road Widening Project from Harmony Grove Church Road to the Cobb County line, located in Post 1 and Post 4. In October of 2023, the Board of Commissioners awarded a consultant services agreement to BM&K for right-of-way acquisition. Federal funding was secured with the Atlanta Regional Commission to fund a portion of the right-of-way phase at $5 million, 80% federal, and the remainder being locally funded, a minimum of 20% match funds from the county. With the federal funding, the Georgia Department of Transportation is overseeing the project management of the Cedar Crest Road Widening Project. During the right-of-way phase, the consultant right-of-way acquisition team establishes a property value for each parcel required for the construction of the project. These values are then submitted to GDOT for review and concurrence. Once the approval is received from GDOT, the consultant on behalf of the county initiates contacting property owners regarding project impacts to their parcels, as well as compensation and acquisition. We're asking the board to approve the acquisition of two parcels, parcel 26, which is parcel ID 031.4.2.030.000 in the amount of $120,000, and also parcel 50, which is parcel ID 031.2.4.038.0000 in the amount of $106,000. If approved, funding will be from SPLOST with a reimbursement of up to $5 million from the Federal Highway Administration.
Comments or questions? Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Thank you.
Next, we'll discuss action to authorize the chairman to enter into a supplemental agreement with Kimley Horn and Associates in the amount of $62,534.72 for preliminary engineering design services at the Gold Mine Road, which is SR 101 intersection, and improvement projects. This project is located in Post 2. Funding will be from SPLOST. Mr. Jones.
The intersection of Highway 101, Gold Mine Road, Holly Springs Road, and Crossroads Church Road are all located in Post 2. Anybody who's ever been out there realizes that Highway 101 and Gold Mine Road come together at quite a skewed intersection and has very, I would say, non-standard intersection geometrics. The county took it upon themselves to essentially take on a project there, even though this is GDOT right-of-way. The county has put the preliminary engineering right-of-way acquisition and construction for improving this intersection for the citizens and motorists in that area. In April of 2018, Paulding County entered an agreement with Kimley Horn Associates to design a roundabout for a reconfigured Highway 101 Gold Mine Road and Holly Springs Road intersection, and also a left turn lane on Highway 101 turning onto Crossroads Church Road. The current engineering budget is $532,976.56. The county submitted plans to the GDOT Traffic Operations Safety Committee for consideration of state and federal funding towards the construction of this project. The county was awarded $2 million in funding for that for this project. In order to receive this funding, the plans are required to meet the GDOT plan development process, otherwise known as the PDP, and all their standards. A final field plan review has been completed and right-of-way acquisition is in progress. The county is in negotiations with one parcel at this time. Right now, we do not have right-of-way. It's not all obtained, it's not all certified, so the let date for construction will have to shift from March of this year to at least June. With the project let date shifting, additional funding is required for additional project management and administration, right-of-way revisions, and environmental reevaluations. The supplemental funding request for this project is $62,534.72, which is 11.7% of the current engineering budget. If approved, this supplemental will be funded by SPOS, and the total budget would be $595,511.28. Any questions?
I have a comment. This project has been needed for quite some time. Yeah, I'm sure there are a lot of crashes out there. Ashley, you can confirm that for me. But we definitely need this project, y'all.
Y'all.
Agreed, and again, the county took on this project. They're not required to, they took it on. So again, I think that's a testament to the Board of Commissioners and essentially, you know, the care that you have to get this done, because this was not going to be a project that was going to be constructed anytime if we did not do this.
Any others? Thank you, Mr. Jones.
Thank you.
The last one in new business is sort of unique, and I hear this is going to happen every month. I'm not sure, but it's a possibility.
We wish that it did.
Yeah, and this is discuss action for the Board of Commissioners to accept a donation of a 2025 Ford Mustang with a VIN number ending in 1822 to the Sheriff's Department. Sheriff Henson.
Yes, sir. Well, good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, Ms. Pollard, Mr. Phillips, and Ms. Meredith. Thank you guys for allowing us to get this on the agenda, especially to Ms. Pollard. This was kind of a last-minute deal, and so thank you to Ms. Meredith and Ms. Pollard for getting this on the agenda. It's not every day you get somebody that wants to give you a car, and so we're pretty blessed. And I would say this is probably arguably the most exciting thing on the agenda this week. I'm a Ford guy, and more especially a Mustang guy, and I've been wanting a Mustang for the Sheriff's Office since I took over last year, and we're about to make it happen, hopefully, if you guys vote for it this afternoon. So this all came about with some good friends and some great Paulding County business owners. So the GTS Contracting Group, which is owned by Mr. Roberto Turner and Chris Graff. And gentlemen, if y'all would, come on up, because I want to recognize you guys. But Roberto and Chris, they own the GTS Contracting Group. And Roberto and I went to high school together. And he came to me last year and said, we want to give back. We've done really well with our business, and we want to give back. And so what can we do? And so we started with some food trucks coming out of this. So we had an ice cream truck, we had a taco truck, and then they ended up sponsoring our Thanksgiving lunch and Christmas breakfast. And then it kind of got a little bit more substantial. They wanted to do even more. And so they sponsored our granite obelisk, which is going to honor the life of Deputy Brandon Cunningham. So it's being worked on right now. We should have that hopefully in the next few months. But Roberto called me on Friday, and if you don't know Roberto, he's one of those guys, he wants to get it done. And so he said, what can we do to help you guys? And I said, well, y'all done so much, because I don't want to ask for too much. And he said, no, I'm serious.
Are you sure?
He said, I want y'all to have something cool. What's something cool y'all could get? He said, what about a car? And he said, what about a Dodge or something? I said, we don't have, the county doesn't have any Dodges, so it might make it difficult with the maintenance. I said, I've been wanting a Mustang. He said, let's do it. So here we are. And this all started Friday. Our good friends at Hardy Family Automotive Group found what we wanted. It was in South Carolina. They went and got it, and Roberto drove it here today. And so it's a 2025 Ford Mustang. It's all black. It's pretty bad.
Is it a dark horse?
It is not a dark horse. Okay. It is not a dark horse, but it does.
You know your car, sir.
Yes, sir. It's got the Night Pony package, but it's really nice. It's going to be a community relations vehicle, and the person getting it has no idea they're getting it. So it's going to be Lieutenant Ricky Waters. He has no idea. He's out of town. He's out of town in a training class, so he has no idea. So don't tell anybody if you're watching online. This is a surprise, so he'll get back on Thursday, and we're hopefully going to surprise him with it. But it'll be marked up. It'll have lights, but it's going to be a great addition to our fleet. And I just want to thank Roberto and Chris for their generosity and everything they do for our men and women here at the Sheriff's Office. We couldn't do what we do without their support and without the support of our community members, and especially without y'all's support. Y'all have been so great, and I just want to thank y'all, the Board of Commissioners, our county manager. We have, and we were talking about this earlier this morning, a lot of sheriffs and commissioners do this. But I'm telling you, we do this. We work together. We've got a great team, and I couldn't be more appreciative of what you guys do to invest in public safety. So thank you for that. And thank you to Chris and Roberto. You guys are fantastic. It's going to be exciting. And the car's outside, so once we're done, I know you'll have to go to executive session, but once we're done, we might be outside with it if you want to check it out.
You can give them guys a hand if you will.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
You never know unless you ask.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm scared to. I will say this: as long as things continue to go well, we definitely support Paulding County. We support the Sheriff's Office. Ashley's done a tremendous job. I don't think anybody would disagree with that since he's come here. I will fully support some, doing things moving forward in the future with you guys. So I don't know if this is going to be the first and last. I don't know if I'm going to say that. But I'm sure we're going to be doing more things, with Ashley and with you guys that he may have to ask for, some permission for. So we appreciate y'all's support as well and what y'all do every day. And we want to say thank you to you guys as well as the Paulding County Sheriff's Office for what they do every day for, the residents and the community. So. That's all I'm going to say on that one. If you have a question, maybe I'll answer. I will say this ain't going to be a once-a-month thing. I will say that, but I'll take anything else you want.
So should we, I know you support the Sheriff's Department. I hope you support the Board of Commissioners. Could we put in our request of what?
Sure. I will take any request. We will say it's going to be approved, but we'll look at it. But we certainly are, willing to help out, and I feel fortunate and blessed that we're able to do so.
Well, thank you,
Chris,
for your support.
This is my partner in crime. A lot of things that I could not do I couldn't do without him. So I'm very thankful for him, and that's part of the reason why we're here today. If you would like to say anything, hey, go ahead and give at it.
Good morning. As a Paulding County resident for 10 years, and I was in law enforcement for 7.5 years. The police department, sheriff's office holds a special place in my heart. I actually did a lot of my SWAT training in Paulding County at the old training facility. Went through SWAT level 2, actually with the sheriff here. So anything I can do to give back to the sheriff's office in the county that I live in is, I'm more than happy to do so, and glad that we're able to do it.
Thank you. You might have started a trend with other people out there that's doing well.
Hey, we'll take it.
God bless you and thank you.
Thank y'all so much. Would it be possible to get a photograph with the commissioners?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
He's even got the keys. I got all of them.
Oh, you have keys, yeah.
You hand them over?
I guess we can hand these, oh man, I don't know if this is hard to be handed over right now. I got glue in my hand. Oh, Chris, I mean, you know what, Chris, you're more than welcome to hand Mr. Henson.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
It was
Appreciate it,
nice.
folks. Nice meeting you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Phillips, I'm sure we'll talk, but it's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you, nice to meet you, and I'm sure, thank you for the, I love that. I'll be looking forward to the Danish, and hopefully we'll see you all. Miss Meredith, nice to meet you. Thank you.
I knew I liked you for some reason.
She said, oh, she come over and she's like, I love your shoes. I'm like, well, thank you. Thank you, sir.
That's the conclusion of our regular business. We don't have any public participation on non-agenda items at this time. Any comments or announcements that we need to share from our commissioners? Any announcements or anything? Nope, don't look like it. We will be going into executive session for real estate litigation and personnel, but I'll need a motion to go into executive session.
I do have something.
All right, go ahead.
I want to thank Mr. Miller for stepping up. I had a very hard time filling one of my board seats, and I just want to thank you for stepping up, and I hope you get approved this afternoon. Lee Kaler, thank you for stepping up, and all the others that have stepped up to help us out. Thank you very much.
That's it? Any other? So I'll need a motion to go into executive session at this time.
I'll make a motion. I'll make a motion to go into executive session for real estate litigation and personnel and to adjourn from there.
And do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Snyder, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Y'all have a great day.